Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I'd like to share with you one strategy that I believe you can start your morning or daily routine with that's really going to make a difference. We've always complained about how we don't have enough time for this and that, and currently with our circuit breaker measures in place, I guess that's not something or an excuse that we can always go to. I'm really guilty of getting caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday work and really sometimes forgetting what the bigger picture is. But there's so much that we can do right now, a lot of life questions that we can venture, and wonderful opportunities to explore these questions. The objective isn't even to find the answers, but more importantly, I hope that this can help you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. So, this activity was first coined the morning pages. It was devised by this lady called Julia Cameron. I remember reading this book many years ago, The Artist's Way, and I really liked it. It's actually a book on creativity, and what she encourages is to start your morning before you brush your teeth or anything. The moment you wake up, to actually take a pen, open a notebook, and start writing. She encouraged it for 3 full-form pages, but the way I do it is I set my alarm 10 minutes earlier than I need every morning, and it's the first thing that I do. For 10 minutes, I'm writing. It's used as a way of bringing confusion into focus a little bit more. Remember, whatever you're writing is just for your eyes only. It could be absolutely anything at all. Don't overthink it. It's not for anyone else. It's really important because a lot of times when we think that somebody's going to read it, we write it very differently. It doesn't have to be politically, socially, or even grammatically correct. It's akin to a journal, but more than that. This isn't just mere documentation of what you're doing on that day or how you're feeling about the day earlier. If that comes up, great, but it's totally fine if it doesn't either. Now, there's no right or wrong way of doing this, and it's to write anything and everything that crosses your mind. So, how could this actually be helpful? Well, I'll give you a few reasons, and I hope it guides you better in following through with this exercise. The 3 reasons why we encourage you to go through the morning pages. The first is that it could really center you and clear your mind. We all know the importance of exercise, and this is like getting that exercise in for your mind. As Julia Cameron calls it, it's sort of like a brain dump. Whether it's those niggling, distracting thoughts or bigger, more challenging issues that we know can hijack our thoughts sometimes for the rest of the day. We wake up with a ton of stuff floating around in our minds, and we need to find a way of channeling that energy and getting it out and helping us focus on what we really need for the day. The second reason is that it can make you less anxious. Writing can make you feel more confident in managing your worries. It doesn't mean that it's going to go away, but sometimes just putting it on paper and seeing it for what it is. The disappointment, the fear, the vulnerability, the bad habits, the procrastination, all of that stuff. Getting it all out there and looking at it. It can be a bit confronting, but at the same time, maybe you realize it's either not so bad or actually that you have the ability to manage it. Either way, it just helps to ground you. And the third reason is that we believe it can help you discover who you are. I think we'd all agree that we are our own worst enemy, and your inner critic is what has stopped you from achieving a lot more or still even trying in your life. Through this writing, we hope that you can start to see the person you want to be. You can be conscious of whether you will allow these negative, punitive voices to control you, or whether you can sift through the many different thoughts that you're having and learn to entertain the good ones, the helpful ones, and leave all the negative, unhelpful ones on the pages that you're writing. So these are the top 3 reasons why we're encouraging you to perform these morning pages. Remember, you can take the guideline of just setting aside 10 minutes, very first thing in the morning. Like I said, I set my alarm 10 minutes earlier so it doesn't eat into anything else in my day. And it's a way of me just setting the tone for myself. Sometimes I feel better writing, sometimes I don't. But whatever the reason or whatever the outcome, I know that it's a practice that I'm embedding into my daily routine, and for it I feel better for myself. So please do consider it. Give us your thoughts, your comments, any questions that you have that we can use to guide you better through this practice. Otherwise, please, everybody, take care of yourselves and We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.